India's Empower program here in IIM Ahmedabad at the heart of Gujarat. We've got a bunch of very talented, promising youth transport entrepreneurs, as we've been told. And this is a program that has now entered into its 19th edition. We have people from the 19th batch who've look very promising, have given some teething industry issues that they are willing to tackle head on. So hi, and thank you for joining Commercial Vehicle Magazine. You all gave some very promising insights as an entire team. Let's start with how were the initial days of this program since you all started? What was your expectation from the program, and as you move out from this program certified, do you feel you've met your objective?
Yes, so I basically came here with the objective of, understanding. I've recently, only like 6 months ago, I've joined my family business.
Okay.
So I just wanted to get a deeper understanding into the theory of logistics and how the industry runs, like the basic, how we're talking about digitalization here, how we're talking about spare planning, financial planning. So, and it was also really good to meet a lot of fellow colleagues who are of a similar demographic, same age. So it was really good in how they're managing their business, their approach to day-to-day activities, like with drivers, with expenses, everything. It was really nice interacting with them.
Right.
So yes, definitely in the last 5 days here.
Any one particular thing that you sought out from this course when you joined the course? What was the issue back in the business, in the family business?
So, like I said, like with digitalization, we're really going towards digitalization. We started our own drivers app. We're integrating everything on our ERP system.
Okay.
So I just wanted to learn more about that. So with the IoT, with the dash cam that we discussed, there were a lot of insights that I've taken, and I'm hopefully really excited
ready
to go, implement everything.
All right. What about you?
So I initially came here without an exact picture of what was going to happen, but the thing is that I've learned a lot of things. Though we're not completely towards the logistics sides, but since having a leadership with Mahindra Trucks and Buses, it's given a clear idea about what are the problems. Even before facing the problems, I realized that what the problems might be. It's like, what do you tell? Precaution is better than cure.
Sure.
So that's how I feel, and there are a lot of things that I've learned. And apart from logistics, it's about how family hire is supposed to take over the family business, how to communicate, what are the emotional challenges that we might face. So we have a clear idea about it. So it was a great opportunity for us to be here and to learn a lot of things.
Right. Both of you all, just tell us a little about the family business. What is the corporation? What is the fleet size? How many drivers perhaps you have employed?
So our company's name is Asset Logistics. We're based out of Dudu near Jaipur, Rajasthan. We have a fleet size of approximately 1,000 trucks, and we're basically a dedicated transporter for Shree Cement, wherein we help them transport all their raw materials, packed and loose cement, across North India. We have different zones in North, South and East. So more or less.
So it's a huge fleet. You please.
So we have a multiple entity company. We call it India Group. Recently, regarding logistics, if I have to talk about, it's Hindu India Motors that we've been dealing with Mahindra since a few months. So we've taken a dealership from Mahindra in the state Karnataka from Hubli. So we are actually dealing with only trucks and buses.
Right.
So it's in the initial stages. So we have
any views on the mix of your assets being in terms of going towards an asset light model? Are you in favor of owned assets for more higher control over your assets, or are you open to expand on the base of leased vehicles also?
Definitely more focused on hiring our own, like buying our own trucks.
Right. Any particular reason for that?
It's just we have a fixed amount of trucks. In fact, only recently we've parked 200 of our vehicles at our highest. We had around a fleet of 1,200 trucks.
Right.
But since we didn't see the market, we parked 200 trucks. We laid off some drivers. But that was, in retrospect, a really nice decision, because even though we parked 200 trucks, our efficiency in the last 6 months has increased. Approximately by 13.5%.
So it was a tough call, but a good call.
Yes.
Okay.
So according to the businesses that we had throughout all this 25 years, we have been doing both carrying assets and taking rentals or whatever it
Sure.
The thing is, it's better when we have our own stuff. So that's how it's been going through. But in a case of emergency or something, we look forward to take it into those.
Right, you're open to that. And there's a lot of talk about drivers, these perhaps at the core of your business.
Yes.
So, word on how do you all look at drivers and what are their issues that you are looking to tackle as takeaways from this course?
See, I would really like to believe that we have a very nice relationship with all our drivers. We have their bank set up everywhere. Like we have a bank ATM just right side outside of our office. We have their PF accounts, and even during like COVID, we didn't lay anyone off. Their salaries were continuously going.
Right.
So we try to maintain a really good relationship. We celebrate Diwali together.
Sure.
And all festivals. So we try to do everything that we can. Like I said, we created a drivers app for them.
Right. Just one concluding word before you head to class.
So for us, when it comes to drivers or something, we have specialized supervisors for them.
Okay.
And then we have few applications where we track their daily activities and all. So use of technology has already been in that.
Okay.
And when it comes to empower that we gain is like use of more technology.
Okay.
So it's been a very great time here, and we look forward to implement more of the ideas that we
We'll be tracking your experiments and actual implementations on ground. Thank you.
Thank
Please.
you.